Hey everyone, I'm wygowarrior, aka Julie. Welcome to my channel. If you stop by because you are very curious how Temu makeup looks and performs, then you're in the right place and keep on watching. Alright, so I recently did a haul from Temu. If you missed it, I will link it in the eye above. Today, I'm going to give my honest review trying on said products. Alright, let's get started. The first item I'm going to try on is this SPF 50 moisturizer. I didn't pick up a primer in this haul, so we will use the SPF as said primer. Alright, this product I struggled to get the cap off. It's a twist, but you have to put some strength in there, and then it finally will come off, and then it's just a little kind of squeezy bit, and let's get some out. Shake it up maybe. There we go. Alright, it is white. Let's throw it on my face. It has a very, very, very soft, barely there scent. Kind of floral, but I know that when you say floral, it scares people. It's super subtle. Like, I barely pick it up, and I can only smell it when my fingers are pressed up against my nose. Alright, it is sinking into my skin. I'm going to sit here for about 30 more seconds and then move along to foundation. While I'm waiting for that to sink in, I think I should probably put my hair up. I recently got my hair cut and makes it harder to do one clip. Can we get away with one clip? I think we can. Alright. The foundation I got is from a brand called Langmani. And of all the Temu brands, or the brands that are sold on Temu, I have picked up some other items from this brand, and I've been very pleased. So this is in the shade 02. In the bottle, it looks a little dark. Dark is relative. I'm very fair. But let's get some on the back of my hand. That is one pump there. And since you can barely see it, that indicates it's going to be a really good shade match. I'm going to plop some on and then go in with a sponge that I picked up a few hauls ago. And at this point, I can't remember what I picked up via a Temu sponsor haul versus my own money. I've only done 2 Temu sponsored hauls, with the items in this try-on being the second one. Don't quote me. I can't remember, but I will always give my honest opinion. I don't care if they gifted me the funds to purchase the products or if I paid my own hard-earned money. I will be honest regardless. Alright, let's slather this on my face, and then let's see how she does on a first impression concept for foundation. I'm going to go in and do another squirt, because when I said I did a squirt, I didn't do a, kind of a little mini squirt, but I'm feeling like I want a little more coverage. And this is a little, it's not too dark, but it is a smidge darker than what I would normally wear. But I like to mix and match my foundations, and in the future all I need to do is mix in something that's a little too light and I'm golden. That did a really nice job. I think the coverage is spectacular. If you like a nice kind of satin finish, it is giving, it's not super glowy, but it's giving a nice dewy radiance, and it's doing a great job covering my hyperpigmentation. I would say this is a strong medium to low full coverage. It's not full, but it's a smidge better than medium coverage. Alright, so far so good. So when it comes to concealers, today I have options. So I picked up a traditional type concealer with a doe foot, and I picked up a concealer that is giving serious dupe vibes to the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Let's start with the one that's the Instant Age Rewind dupe. I'm very curious the shade, because this is a little warmer, darker than I would normally wear as a concealer. However, it does look very similar to this one here, which is the neutralizer. And so if it's close, I'll go first so it can kind of cancel out some darkness and kind of color correct. And then I'll go on top with the actual concealer. Now the fun part is, let's see how many twists it takes to get product up. All right, about 35 twists. All right, the one from Temu is quite thick and very orange. It's right there. And then right here is the one from Maybelline. Since it's kind of orange, let's treat it as if it is a color corrector. All right, I'm going to do what I normally do with the Maybelline, and that's just dab it under my eyes, and then I'll use my finger to tap it in and then follow up with a sponge. Okay, so my lights are very bright. In real life, it's darker than my complexion and quite warm and orange, but hopefully that will help to color correct my beautiful dark circles. All right, I feel like I have a very nice tan on because lately the products I've been getting have been way too light, and this is like a half shade too dark, or darker than I normally wear, but I'm digging it. All right, let's let that kind of sink in a little bit before I pounce it out with the damp sponge and go in on top with a lighter shade of concealer. So in the interim, let's move on to cream contour. All right, for contour, I have this product here from La Mela, and it's the Play 101 stick. One side is like a dark contour and the other side is a light contour. In my unboxing video, I discovered that the dark is way too warm and way too dark for me, but if you mix it in with this light shade, I can get something that will work for my skin tone. The question is, am I going to regret putting it directly on my face? Only one way to find out. Let's just draw a little there. It's not super too dark, but it is a little warmer than I prefer. So I'm just going to kind of mix and match directly on my face. All right, let's pounce away. Did I pounce it all off? I think I might have. Let's go back in just with the dark, and then the damp sponge will hopefully make it not so dark. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side off camera, and then we will move along to finishing up the concealer. Now that I've messed up my sponge by using that dark, warm contour, I'm just gonna grab a different sponge. This is by Real Techniques, because nobody wants dark contour under their eyes. At least I don't. All right, we'll blend, blend, blend. That concealer, even though it looks super dark, super orange, did a really good job of covering up my darkness. Let me zoom in. Hopefully I don't regret going in with a second concealer, because I do want to brighten slightly, and I did buy two, but this is what she looks like. Let me do a swatch so you can see the shade difference. By the way, this foundation does oxidize, so there's the swatch of the foundation in the middle. That is the Temu Maybelline dupe. There's the Maybelline, and then right here is this other concealer. I really enjoy the doe foot. It's like longer than a typical doe foot, and it's kind of almost like a foot. It's at an angle, which makes it really easy to get under your eyes. Not that a normal one doesn't, but I like how it's kind of flat. Just do that, put a little out here. Again, I'm going to let that sit there for a second. Okay, my lips are getting really dry, and I'm dying to put on a lip product. Normally I do that last, but the lip product I picked up was less of a lipstick and more of kind of like a tinted lip balm, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. So yesterday when I did a swatch, when I filmed the video, can you see this? That is a stain from the lip product. Yesterday I've washed my hands numerous times, took a shower, and she's still on there. So, hopefully the color isn't too dark. It is the type of product that will change with the warmth or pH. And on my hand, it got pretty bright pink. So let's see what she's going to do on my lips. This is what the component looks like. It has some nice glitter, very pretty. And then what's interesting, at least to me, is the angle of the bullet is extra, like, I don't know math, but it's more angled instead of being like this. The pitch, I guess, is what you'd say. And she's very shimmery. And yeah, let's give it a try on. Yeah, very comfortable, like very comfortable. Feels like a lip balm that might have like some vitamin E. Don't quote me on the ingredients, but very slippy. But she is very fuchsia. All right, let's go in, and first I'm going to take my finger and kind of drag the concealer, and then I'll pounce away with the sponge. I'm going to take any excess and just drag it down the center of my face here. All right, time to blend. By the way, if anyone is interested in picking up any of the products I'm sharing with you today at Temu, please use someone's discount code. If you don't use mine, use someone's, because there's no reason why you should pay full price. If you are a first-time user, download their app and make a first-time purchase. You can get a 30% discount. My code is FAVE40376. It will float on screen and be down in my description box. All right, what's next? Ooh, blush. I have multiple blush options. We have this one here, which is dupish for the Charlotte Tilbury Flower Beauty. Elf now has one. It's the sponge tip type. It does come with a locking mechanism, and this was very, very, very bright. My cameras wash it out. In real life, it is hot pink. But let's be brave and try to match my lips, and let's put a little on my face. I'm going to go back in with the original sponge, and I'm going to put just a few drops or dots, and then take my finger and then go in with the sponge. Okay, it's not as scary. It looks scary, but once you blend it, it almost like blended away. But that's fine. I just want a little bit. There we go. Because I have a whole nother palette. And why only use one blush when you can use multiple blushes? Very light, very soft. That all depends on how quickly you blend stuff out. Don't forget to twist it to the closed position or you will regret that. All right, the other blush product I got is this guy here. It's a big 6-pan palette from a brand called Miss Rose. Oh, I'm just noticing it's called a Blush Glow Kit. I didn't swatch these when I did the unboxing, but just looking at the pans, I'm not seeing anything that's glowing. But let me do some swatches and then we will get some of this on my face. All right, here are the swatches. Apologies, they're very messy, sloppy. Ignore that pink. That's actually the lip product. They all look fairly similar. They look similar in the pan as well as swatch. And none of them were shimmery or, how'd they say? Blush glow kit. I'm fine with. I just wanted to point out, if you base it off of the name on the packaging, there's no glow here. I'm going to take this big fluffy brush from Hank & Henry and I don't know, let's try this shade there. I'm just going to swirl it just everywhere because why not? Pretty. All right, I'm going to take the sponge I used to apply the foundation and just kind of press that into my skin and Make sure the edges are blended. All right, on to highlighter. This here is very nice packaging. I think I said it was plastic, but it feels like it's metal. Maybe not the outer part, but the unit or component feels like there's metal. But look how beautiful. I don't know if it'll pick up. There, it actually has some like ridges on it. All right, here is the swatch on my finger. And here it is on the back of my hand. But let's get some on my face. All right. They're pretty. I'm just going to take that same sponge and tap, tap, tap. Beautiful. All right, let's move on to the eye look. I'm super excited because if you missed my unboxing, this is the outer packaging here. I don't know how well the shadows are going to perform, but I kind of don't care because this compact is so adorable. Come on. It's in the shape of a butterfly. And watch this. The actual compact opens like a butterfly. There. So it opens like this. So you have 3 shades here and 3 shades there. And there's actually a mirror on both sides. Isn't that so cute? I'm going to start on this one side that has more mattes. The other side has some shimmers. It's a very kind of mauve-y, pinky, neutral, right up my alley color story. I'm going to go in to this kind of mauve-y, pinky, soft brown shade. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's some kick up there, but nothing I haven't seen in other palettes. All right, let's get some going in the transition area and the crease here. Well, that's pretty. I like a taupey, soft purple mauve kind of shade. Ooh, all right. I'm gonna pinch that same brush, same shade, and just get some under my lash line. Is it super intense? No. Do I appreciate that? Yes. I'm a boring, neutral kind of gal, so this is right up my alley. I'm gonna go into this deeper mauve shade here, and this is a more dense brush. I'm just gonna tap it on the outer third here. I'm gonna grab that same brush I used with that first color and just kind of blend, blend, blend. I like taking a more dense brush to kind of pack on and then go with a fluffier brush to blend. All right. And then I'm going to take that same brush into that deeper shade and again pinch and just hit the outer third. And don't you worry, I'm being a little messy, but I have a trick for cleaning up. Is how I am, messy. But in the end, I make it work. All right, now I'm coming over into the shimmer side and I'm going to grab this kind of softer, more kind of neutral shade there. And, oh, that's right. I do have another product. I almost forgot, so I don't want to go too ham on this one. I'm just going to put this kind of in the inner corner. Okay. It's not super laying down like I thought it would be, which is a good thing because I forgot about that other product. But I am this one that looks very glittery. I'm curious. Oh yeah, she's glittery. All right, it's already on my finger. I'm gonna regret it, I know, with the fallout, and I don't have any glitter glue. But let's just, oh yeah, there's some glitter there. Let's just tap a little on whatever's on my finger there. Okay. Wow. If you like a pink glitter, that's a pink glitter. Okay. And I hope I don't regret doing that because you'll understand when you see this next product. So, is this packaging giving you any vibes? Even the purple, the light lilac purple box, this round white, what do you call this? The product container. Yeah. I heard you say ColourPop Super Shock. You are right on the money. It even has that kind of quilted imprint. Well, what's left of it. I smushed it with my finger the other day when I swatched it. So that is what she looks like on my finger there. And you aren't going to see it as much as since I got this glitter on, but I'm just going to go over top. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ooh. So you get that pink glitter with the kind of Color Pop-ish, Super Shock vibe. I don't know what to call this from them. This is a dupe. I mean, from packaging to how the pigment is pressed, this one's a dupe. Ooh, okay. I love a good sparkle. And that glitter from the butterfly palette isn't... Wait, do I knock on wood? I don't see any fallout down below, and it looks like it's sticking to my lids. So yay. I don't quote me that you don't need a glitter glue, but so far I can see it on my eyes and I didn't use any glitter glue. All right, I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and fix the edges here. And then don't you worry. You're like, yeah, but you're rubbing off your foundation. Yeah, not to worry, because I just take the sponge where I tapped in all of my concealer and foundation and just kind of tap, tap, tap. All right, something just caught my eye. I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera. I was looking in the mirror, and it's interesting because I thought, wow, where did that big chunk flake of glitter come from? Which I'm seeing right here. And then I was like, oh my goodness, almost in the exact same spot over here. Dumb luck. But then when I turn my head, I don't see it. So something on my eye has like a duochrome shift, because when I go from this position to straight on, this is like a green. Hold on, what's that trick where you can kind of go like this? I don't know, and editing. But that is interesting. I was like wanting to pick off a big chunk of glitter, but then I don't see a big chunk of glitter. It's just how the light is catching it. Hopefully that's picking up on camera there. Interesting. All right, let me finish up my eyes by, I'm going to go back into the highlighter and put a little on my brow bone. And also in the inner corner. And then I'm just going to go back in and use that same brush I used with that first eyeshadow and just blend what I put on my brow bones, because last video I forgot to do that and no bueno. Okay, let's move on to eyeliners. I picked up this eyeliner, which I'm hoping I didn't take the plastic off when I did the unboxing. Yes, okay, so this here is like a gel eyeliner. Do a swatch, and hopefully this bodes well in the waterline. Okay, very black. This is giving, not necessarily the packaging, but how thin and pointy the tip is. A little bit the Color Pop vibes, although most eyeliners, come on. But I'm going to dull the point because I don't like when they're super sharp like that in the waterline, because it tickles. All right. My eyes are watering. I have very watery eyes, so we shall see in a few minutes if this is waterproof or if it ends up on my lower lash line. All right, this here, I hope I shopped correctly, should be a liquid liner. It does not have a roller ball. Let's get this plastic off. Why is my trick not working? Normally you can just twist it. This one's a little finicky. There we go. All right, that is what the tip looks like. Let's see. It's a felt tip. It's very dark. Seemed to be liquidy. Honestly, I was expecting it to smell like paint thinner or something. She didn't. Doesn't really have a scent. All right, wish me luck here, because once this step goes wrong, there's no backsies. Okay, worked out better than I was expecting. Always the first time you use a liquid liner, at least for me, a little learning curve on like how stiff is the brush, how floppy is the brush. How thick are you going to get the line by accident to make up for some boo-boos or non-straight lines? But it is what it is. Okay. All right, almost done. So, Amber, this is where you look away. So I also picked up a eyelash curler, and I always, after I do my eye look, I touch up my mascara and recurl my lashes. I started the video wearing mascara. If you saw my last Temu makeup video, I am never going to try mascara from them again. I wear waterproof mascara only, and I have like 3 brands that I will use on my eyes. What I'm wearing today is from L'Oreal. It's Telescopic, the viral one, you know. But I enjoy it. That was on my eyes when I started the video. So no Temu mascara in this video, but I will test out their curler here, and I love that it's in black. It doesn't have much of a difference from like closing and pinching it. Well, there it goes. Maybe I was just a little scared to close it. Let's go back. There we go. Okay. Booyah. All right, last product. I have the world's tiniest little lip gloss here, and it's a lip gloss that says it's plumping. I hope it doesn't burn my lips. There is no doe foot. It's more like a lip balm where it has that kind of slant and you squeeze it up. I don't like this type of applicator. No diss on Temu, just like any brand pretty much. At least nothing, this is pigmented. If it's like a clear one, okay, but I just find it sloppy and messy, and depending on how you squeeze, you can get too much on one side and not enough on the other. Not my favorite type of applicator, but that's a personal preference. Let me do a swatch so you guys can see how pigmented this is. All right, so when you squeeze it out, it's quite pink, but when you blend it out, it kind of goes to not much. All right, let me take this crazy hair clip out of my hair, fix that, and then we'll take a final look, and I'll give my final thoughts and impressions on all of the makeup products I tried on today. All right, let's start with the SPF. I accidentally got some under my eye. My eyes do not sting, so yay. I cannot stand any SPF where I try to be really good just to get it on my cheekbones and lower, but stuff will creep in and then my eyes start watering. Has not happened with this, so that is a good sign. The foundation has set down to like a powder finish, does not feel dry, does not feel greasy, oily. It just, I can't even feel it on my skin. It did oxidize quite a bit, so I would go down a shade. Like this, I can pull it off, but it is more, I'd say, a summer tan kind of shade. But I have so many shades that are way too light for me that this will be my new mixing shade. This product here, the dupe for the Maybelline, actually has more pigment than the Maybelline, and I am pleasantly surprised at how well it did at covering my dark circles. So I am happy to have discovered this. Super cute packaging. I'm just not into super magenta bright lip colors, but if you are and you love lip stains, this feels like a lip balm. But did you see how much pigment it gave me? And hello, lasting power is there. So I would definitely say pick this up. And yeah, shiny, cute, bullet type of a lip stain. The highlighter, yes please. Very lovely. Does its job. Looks great on the brow bone and inner corner. I love me a good blingy highlighter, and this one did the trick. The blushes, I've had better blushes. I've had way worse blushes. I would say if you like really muted tones, pick this one up. This, I kid you not, is bright pink, but it does blend out, so don't be scared. I did enjoy these blush products better than the blush product I picked up in the other haul, so these are great. Contour, it wasn't horrible. It just wasn't, there's too much fussing It's very narrow and tiny. It's not bad, but not my favorite. Basically the shade isn't good, so you gotta like mix and match. It's a little more warm than I enjoyed. I made it work. So if you like this shade, go for it. Just, I'm used to other thicker, bigger stick cream contours or a big pot where you can get a brush in. This concealer was nice. I love the doe foot. Did a great job. No complaints. This lip gloss, the formula is nice. It is not plumping at all, which for me is a huge bonus. But if you buy stuff with the word plumping because you're expecting that tingle, skip it. I hate that sensation. So I was really happy that it didn't sting my lips. I do not care for this type of applicator. That's on me, but it feels wonderful. Not sticky, super glidey, and the formula is great. All right, time to check to see how the eyeliner did. Actually, holy cow. She did a really good job. I'm shocked because just about every eyeliner, there's a little transfer down. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, yay me. I spoke too soon. Oh well, miracles can't always happen. It's still better than other black eyeliners. This liquid liner is decent. I've had way worse. I've had better. It's a little thick, but did a great job. It did not transfer up as I blinked. All right, on to the last two products, the eyeshadows. So this packaging, A+. Color Story, A+. Performance, really good. Is it soft and light? Yes. Is that how I like my makeup? Yes. So just keep that in mind. I believe this came in 5 or 6 different color stories. So if you love butterflies and think this is super cute, I'm fairly certain they had other colors to select from. This glitter here, OMG, look at the sparkle. I don't see any fallout and I didn't need any glue, so very nice. And not that ColourPop isn't already super affordable, although what are the Super Shocks now? Are they $6 or are they $8? I want to say this was $1.79 and is giving straight up ColourPop Super Shock vibes. I would definitely say if you're going to make a Temu haul and you love a Super Shock, stop by and check out what shades they have. All right, that is everything. Here's my completed look. Let me know your thoughts on everything that ended up on my face. I'm very curious if you yourself have done a Temu haul yet, and if so, have you tried any of their makeup products? Now, they can be hit or miss, but in my experience, I've discovered more hits than misses, which is awesome news because you cannot beat the price point. Oh yes, I almost forgot. The eyelash curler. Don't be scared, Amber, I'm not going to use it again. It did what an eyelash curler did. Do I have others that are slightly, maybe squeeze a little deeper? Yes, but it's on par with the ones I've picked up on Amazon or from Shop Miss A. And for 59 cents, this is the most affordable eyelash curler I've ever bought. So now I'm dying to hear from you. Let me know what you think of the look I put together. Let me know if you've done a Temu haul before, and if so, if you picked up and had the opportunity to try any of their beauty and makeup products. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you could do me a huge favor, clicking the thumbs up really does help with my channel to grow. All right, thanks everyone.